I hurt my back going into college, so I decided to just go as a student. I wanted to go to a cool school. Went out to Kansas, sat out for a year, ended up seeing actually an ad in one of the papers to walk on, try out for the football team. And I said, you know what, I still got something in me, I could still do this. So I ended up going out there. Thankfully I made the team because I wouldn't be here if I didn't make that. One of our recruiting coaches, Keith Flynn, he knows some of those guys out there, and so they get to talking and hanging out, and they put in a good word for me and got me out here and got me interested in it. And I believe they had about 200 guys, 205 guys at the combine, and that ended up getting cut down to 35 for the training camp, which was pretty intense. I certainly wasn't prepared for it to be that long and challenging. I mean, we went through, NFL training camps. I'd put it up there with that, definitely, as far as how intense it is. At the time, I was trying to do the NFL thing, and so I was in great shape, so I knew that would work to my advantage. But you don't have a jack laying around your house, and you don't know the technique, and you can't go grabbing tires, and it's not nothing you can really train for and practice for. You just got to show up in the best shape you can and figure it out quick.
We knew after the very first day that we were going to take TJ. He was just that talented, that explosive. He was certainly fun to come through the developmental process because he just picked up skills just right away. He's like a quarterback playing jack. He was really ready to go to the Cup level probably after 5 to 6 months. And then when we did have a little crease where we could fit him in, he did go in, and he's been on a Cup car ever since.
Once you start to read about it and realize how many athletes are out there and all these people with these crazy athletic backgrounds, you're like, wow, this is something that I want to be a part of. It's a challenge for sure, but it's, a challenge that I want to accept and be a part of, definitely. When I got hired here, they asked me what was my one strength and my one weakness, and I said my weakness was I'm impatient, and I said my strength was my toughness. Whether it's physical toughness, mental toughness, because going out there in the track, it's tough, it's hard. Day to day, you're carrying tires, it's hot outside, you're running around, you're doing all this stuff. If you're a weak-minded person, or if you're not physically tough, you're gonna get exposed out here. And so growing up playing sports, that discipline, that training, you're used to getting up in the morning and working out and grinding and competing against other guys. So that drive and that want to compete transfers over into NASCAR really well. Fortunately for me, I got on the car at a younger age, so I've had the opportunity already to compete for a championship, win a championship, and now that I have a taste for that, it's just like you want more and more and more, and there's always, every day there's a new challenge here. It just makes you want to be the best jackman, just to keep going and going and going and until the wheels fall off.